While college was one of the greatest parts of our lives, it wasn't until I moved to Miami when Mike and I became close friends. We've experienced a lot together, and many, if not all, of these experiences have involved us being influenced by the amazing effects of fermented hops and barley. Some of my fondest memories of the ones I can remember include uprooting of vegetation, such as rose bushes, various plants, and in Mike's case, on one occasion, a palm tree. I'll never forget looking up and seeing Mike with this palm tree in his hand, looking like he had just accomplished the greatest thing he's ever in his whole life. I don't know what it is, but after beer number 10, we decided to become gardeners. Another recurrent enjoyable experience that always keeps us humble is when our wives challenge us to hit on women to see if we have any game left in us. We'll go out to the bars, they'll sit a couple tables down, they'll say, give it your best shot, we want to see if you have anything left. So Mike and I will throw out our lines that used to work for us, like, did you just fart because you blew me away? Or if I could arrange the alphabet, I'd put you and I together, and these seems just, they don't work anymore. It's definitely a humbling experience, and it's another witness that we have such wonderful women in our lives. All the joking and funny stuff aside, I want you to know what I know about Mike. Mike is the most generous and loyal friend anyone could ask for. He is one of those guys that would do anything for the ones he cares for. Nothing is ever a burden. Time is not an issue. If you need him, he is there. Once you become friends with Mike, you have a friend for life. Having grown up with 3 sisters and no brothers, I had always hoped to find someone I could call my brother. Someone I'd be able to open up to like a brother would, and I can honestly say, Mike, you're that in my life. Thank you. I'd also like to say a couple words about little old Christina over there. If anyone in this room has a right to feel nervous, apprehensive, and scared, it's you, having just married Mike and Mandich. I'm sure you'll agree that my first duty, that of getting Mike to the wedding sober, on time, and eventually married, was a complete success. It's impossible to say anything but great things about little Christina. I'll never forget the first time that we actually hung out together. I wanted to test the boundaries of what she could put up with, to see if she was going to be a real fit for us as friends. So we went out to dinner. We went to Smoky Bones Barbecue. We had a bunch of ribs, pork, beans, coleslaw, beer, piled everything in our bellies we could possibly think of. Went back to their apartment, and I had been bubbling up for quite a while. I let one juice that was long and inappropriate. And Christina started bursting out in laughter and tears like she always does. And as the smell dissipated of the green pork and wherever it was floating through the room, I knew we had a winner. Christina Mandich. Christina, you are a driven, smart, loving, compassionate, and loyal friend. These are the attributes I admire most of you. Beck and I feel very fortunate to be able to have such great friends in yourself and Mike, and we look forward to spending the rest of our lives together as friends. So I'd like to raise my glass to toast 2 of the greatest people on this earth, and it's a pleasure that we have them in our lives.